Yeah, we are here. We are here. Everybody, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Miss Tony. How you doing? How's life? How's things faring out for you these days?
Camera makes me look like I'm in a dream.
In a dream? Like, oh yeah. Why is it so fluffy? Did you whatchamacallit?
I didn't watch McCall it.
You know what I'm trying to say. Did you wipe your screen?
Oh, the camera.
Yes.
Oh,
That wipe the camera. Somebody's fingerprints is probably on it and things as such. So that's what usually happens. How's it doing? Don't wipe it with your finger. It got fingerprints on it. Take your shirt off and wipe it. Titties in the morning. But yeah, let me see. Zaire's gonna get you some. Zaire's doing big work today, people. Big work. Zaire is going to be producing this show like he is Rockstone Triz. So you know, if the show sucks, it's Zaire's fault. Let me stop. I'm just messing with you. No, he's amazing. And he will be helping us out today as Tristan is traveling. Look at that. Look good now. As Tristan is traveling back from he is traveling back from the great city of New York, where he will be hanging out, where he was hanging out, DJing, doing his thing. And then he did not get back on time. But good thing he did spend so much time training these lovely interns that they are the ones who are going to be doing this.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you, young man.
And they're doing
for
a
your
good
duties,
job.
for your services. We got a great show lined up for you guys today. Lots of things going on, lots of interesting news. Big shout outs to Spark FM for Flex that went down on Saturday. Very, very good look. Big shout outs to every single one of you guys that came through, that told a friend, that shared it, that did so. I mean, big shout outs to you. It was a time to be had.
It was such a good time. My knee ain't been right since. My knee is.
What was you doing with your knee?
Girl, I did everything. Everything is what I did.
Did you caterpillar?
I did.
I was 2 seconds away from caterpilling her on the wall.
It's spider.
Is it spidering?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a caterpillar.
What exactly does a caterpillar do?
A caterpillar. And then that, you know
Listen.
why that sucks is because I can't even spell caterpillar. So I'm not sure why I went so hard on calling that dance a caterpillar when it would have been easier for me to call it spider.
It's got a.
But I think caterpillars do that too. They climb the wall.
Caterpillars just. You don't see caterpillars move. They just end up from one spot to the next. They never move though.
Well, that's how I'm stealth like that.
Oh goodness.
I'm stealth and I am a chameleon. Those are my adjectives.
I would call you a.
And are they adjectives that I'm using?
Yes.
Is it adjectives, Zaire? I don't know if it's adjectives. You're gonna talk like this like today, sir. Personality. Just threw this man into the fire today. He's like, the interns are gonna have to run the show, and I was like, oh, all right.
They know how to do it.
Exactly. But yeah, we got a lot to cover. Miss Tony, quick check-in. How was your weekend?
My weekend was a movie from Friday all the way through last night. Everything was just, there was so many things. I did so many things. I had such a good time. We spent a lot of time with our two sons this weekend, which was
unfortunate.
It was a something. It was a something. But of course, the highlight of my weekend was Saturday Night Flex. I definitely felt my inner Marcia come out.
Yeah,
I was a dance hall queen for life. Saturday night.
You know what? Somebody said something to. I said, "Oh, did you enjoy it?" And he said, the basement vibes really just kind of, he was like, I didn't like the venue. He was like, it reminded me of like old school basement vibes. And I said, yeah, that's why we're here.
Where did you come to, sir?
He said he never looked at the flyer or anything, never heard anything about it. He just heard that we were having something and it came through because he's a big supporter. So he was just like, usually you guys do like really, upscale, things. Yeah. And he was just like, this was like really nostalgic, like old school vibes. And I was like, exactly. He was like, well, if that was the case, It was amazing.
It was.
I was like, yeah.
It was. Shout out to Nicole, not your average yogi. She was there. She danced coming in the door and leaving out the door.
She did.
She had a great time. Shout out to Dee Dee, who found a corner, took off her shirt, and had the time.
Where did her shirt go?
Well, because you know when Dee Dee gets ready, she'd be like, I'm gonna take my shirt off. And so she came ready to take off her shirt and took it off from early. It was a good time. Great time at Flex. I mean, I can't wait to the next one. I just really can't wait to that. I wish the next one was this weekend because it was just amazing. And then, we went to the fair yesterday with the boys. We took them to brunch.
Everybody go take your
Island.
kids out to the Canton Fair out there on Route, was it 138? 138.
Yep.
It's kind of like out there, like literally on the Canton line.
Yep.
You will be driving for a little bit if you go through Mattapan Square. But literally, when I was on Instagram today, everybody and their children were at that fair yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of the people that was there, but they was there.
And
everybody.
And so one more weekend. Next weekend is the last weekend. I think is it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or just Saturday
think so.
and Sunday? I don't know, but it was a good time. You could definitely be out there for hours.
Yeah.
So it was a good time with them yesterday. Then we went to Castle Island.
Be prepared to stay in the lines. Let the children know that the lines are heavy, and then you guys have to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Meet some families and some friends. Get a little hookup. You guys split up the line so you can. Once one ride is over, the next ride is starting.
Yeah.
Get your food prior to coming in, or prepare to go to something to eat afterwards, because those food lines are crazy too. But since so many of you guys will be traveling up there, just want to make sure that you guys are prepared for what is going on.
Yeah. And then last night, of course, the Celtics played. DJ Wysham, did you see that? DJ Wysham was playing at Game 7 last night. Shout out to her, our own DJ Wysham. Last night, the Celtics played, and, they did their best.
That's how they did their best.
They did their best.
They gave it a good old hero chance.
I mean, the fact that we forced the Game 7 is amazing as it is. We broke history with that. So that they did their best, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud to be a Boston Celtics girl. We represented
I think many
hard
people
for them
would
yesterday.
beg to differ with you about their best yesterday.
I'm just trying to not throw them under the bus.
They did not do what they were supposed to do last night.
Oh.
We still representing, and we still support, and we still bleed green. But we got to make sure that these guys take accountability for not playing their A game in this crucial situation.
Yeah, like what happened?
They were trying to throw all the 3-pointers. They were like, we're down so bad that we're just gonna keep throwing this ball in this hoop. Just keep throwing it in there.
Yeah, but it looked like I was out there playing. Like, what happened? Y'all didn't want to come to this game? Do you think these things are scripted?
That's what somebody said. I hope the Celtics ain't throwing this game. What are you in the 70s?
Yeah, like no, seriously though, because that definitely was not indicative of what we saw the other night.
No, I don't know. I think Tatum being hurt, I think their morale was down. I don't know. They was home. There was all kind of celebrities in the building yesterday. I mean, there was. Even Jack Harlow. Even 21.
Wow.
21.
I saw Gucci Mane was there the other night.
Gucci?
Yeah, he was there the other night. I don't know if he was there last night, but yeah, it was whatever. But
and we got more chance. More chance. We'll be back next year.
Boston's still a team of champions,
yes.
a city of champions,
and we love it.
And
then we went to Castle Island.
We went to Castle Island with the children. It was nice. And
then I went to sleep.
Did you?
I tried. I watched a little bit of the game on the cell phone. It was nice.
I did. Me too. I watched the game in the corner of a little corner of my cell phone as I played my game and watched Fubar.
How about you? Hilarious.
Are you watching it?
Yes.
I love it.
It's hilarious.
I love this show. Arnold Schwarzenegger and a girl.
Who is the girl?
Who is she? I don't know.
Her little his daughter. She's fun.
It's nice.
You watched that too, Zaire? How was your weekend?
It was good.
It was good. What'd you do? Did you do anything fun?
I watched the new Little Mermaid.
You did? How was it?
It was good.
Was it?
I heard it's so good. We wanted to go see that yesterday. We couldn't find good tickets anywhere.
Which theater did you go to?
The ANC one.
In downtown in South Bay. South Bay was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went to look for tickets later on, all the shows were sold out.
You went by yourself?
No, I went with my siblings.
Oh, that's
nice.
nice. Why you didn't take us?
I know, Zaire.
Terrible.
We're
You're
your
fired.
family, too.
You're fired.
Next time y'all go to the movies, we going to.
We got a great show coming up today. We're checking in with the Road to Wellness 5K from the Dimmick Center and BAA. So we will be chatting with them about how to get our bodies ready for our 5K that's going down in September. This year, Spark FM will have a team running. Yes. We'll provide T-shirts and you'll get your little number. And we're going to be out there running and or walking. So we'll be talking to them about how to get that started. If you guys want to sign up with us, email us. Yeah. And I don't know which email to email it at right now because I just thought about this 1 second. But we'll get into the show and then I'll have more plans for you guys later on today. With that said, people, let's get this show started with our Around the Way news.
Oh, wow.
And I got it here.
You've got all the sound effects and the drops and everything right in your throat,
right?
Don't you?
I'm ready. I'm not going to set my guy up for failure today. So I got it. His back. Can't nobody tell me nothing about maturings. So, okay, let's get into this. Today is the 29th. First of all, I didn't know that we had so many days left of May.
Yeah, there's still two. Oh,
still
today's the 30th.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow ends the day.
Tomorrow ends.
This has been the longest month of my life.
This has been the longest month this year.
Yeah.
Because May crept through. Mm-hmm. The other months flew by.
April said, I don't have no business being here, so I'm out.
Yeah.
May came in and was like, I'll settle here.
I'm going to be here for a while. So y'all might as well like it.
And good morning to all of you guys on the check-in. Hello, Jeffrey, Mike, Malika. Malika had a good old time at
First of all, did you see her? I didn't even see her.
I saw Malika I think this is the third time I've seen Malika this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen her everywhere.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Malika, you were there. I didn't even see you. Or did I? I don't know. I really did.
I don't know. Today is May 30th. May 30th. It is Tuesday, May 30th. We're going to have sunny skies, high of 72 degrees. Winds in the east at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows in the 44 because it's been dropping pretty darn low in the evening times. But we have no rain today, so we're looking good. Looks like a light windbreaker jacket type of weather, and that's fine. We're all good with that. But let's get into the Around the Way news. The Celtics blew golden opportunity at long-awaited banner 18.
The story that Zaire found said, history denied. Wow.
You know they coming at us hard all the day long. Y'all just got to give us some time to recover, and then we can play into the back and forth. But right now, it's too raw. How many times did we hear the Boston Celtics reflect on coming up short in the 2022 NBA Finals? It was stressed time and time again. The Green expressing how they would use that loss as fuel during the 2022-23 campaign and ultimately redeem themselves when back on that stage. Well, so much for that. Who wrote this? Indeed, after an admirable comeback from a 3-0 deficit in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Miami Heat, the Celtics bowed out in Game 7 at TD Garden on Monday night. Miami earned the right to face the Denver Nuggets. Big shout outs to the Denver Nuggets with Bruce Brown from Boston's country boy on that team. So Boston, we are not out yet.
Yes.
We still almost there. Yep. I don't know where Denver is, but
it's there in the Midwest.
Who goes to Denver?
A lot of people.
Colorado.
Before cannabis became legal everywhere, people were going to Colorado.
So you going to Colorado to have a little joint?
Yep.
All right. And skiing. Oh, true. The mountains. One of those things I'm not going to participate in. Boston's poor offensive performance. The Celtics shot 9 for 42 from beyond the arc, 29% from the field, and turned the ball over a whopping 15 times. And a first quarter injury to Jason Tatum, who rolled over on his ankle and broke that almost off, undoubtedly played a large role in the playoff exit, not to be overshadowed, though, in the fact that the Celtics took a shotgun to their foot in the first 3 games of the series. And that's, that is the biggest outcome from this. These men really almost got swept and then came back to almost sweep.
Right.
So, I mean, They didn't quite bring out the dustpan, but they did well.
They did good.
They did well.
Yeah.
Fine.
They got to where they got to, which is good.
And now the games are gonna be fun, and everybody's gonna want to see us redeem ourselves. So we're gonna have lots of celebrities in Boston all the time, and we at Spark FM will find them, stalk them, and have them come here.
All of the things in that
All
order.
of the things. Emergency crews respond to damaged wind turbine on Deer Island. Don't be messing up Deer Island right now. Is that where?
Is that? I don't know.
Is that where we gotta send?
I was gonna ask you.
Don't mess up. No, not right now. Deer Island needs to stay intact. We got to get that ready to go because we've got residents ready to be on that to get their treatment.
So let me ask you: did they completely tear down the bridge that was there? Mm-hmm. Oh,
There's no bridge.
Oh well, that's why did they do that?
But is there no water?
There's water.
So why can't we get a ferry?
That's what I said. Take a ferry boat. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why did there have
How come
to
that
be
wasn't
a
an
bridge?
option?
I don't know.
We take
Didn't
a couple of coach
didn't you
buses.
say that Carlos said it would take away their rights to leave the island if they wanted to leave?
I mean, if they're there to be there, if they want to get back on the ferry or get a little canoe to come back, they can come
they're
back.
on an island. That's
Yes.
luxurious.
Go swimming. Numerous emergency crews responded to Boston's Deer Island on Monday morning after a problem involving one of the wind turbines. Is it turbines? Turbine. There. Deer Island is home to the Massachusetts Water Resource Authority's wastewater treatment plant, and 2 wind turbines are located on the southwest side of the island. The island also features walking trails and space for picnicking. Footage of the 100-foot tall turbine appears to show it wobbling before a piece flies off and lands with an inaudible crash. Later video appears to show something hanging off one of the tree blades as it continues to turn.
Yeah.
The question here is, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? All right. Food for thought.
I didn't know whether to make a sound or to. Was I the tree? Or.
But does it make? I mean that. I think I gave that analogy to somebody the other day, a politician or something. And he was like, "What does that have to do with this conversation?" I was like, "Think about it." And he thought about it. He couldn't figure it out. It's not my fault, as I got a lot going on. Passenger dies after trying to board moving trolley in MBTA station. I was hearing about this story today, and it's
That's
very
awful.
You read it?
No,
it's
I
very
didn't.
unfortunate. What happened to this young man?
What?
A man died early Tuesday following an incident at the MBTA North Station. Check what happened. Transit police said the man missed boarding a Green Line trolley that he tried to enter at 12:18 a.m. As the trolley was departing the station outbound toward Medford and Tufts, the man proceeded in the direction of the moving trolley and kicked the side of it. The man lost his balance and fell under the trolley
Oh my God.
that was departing from the station to his death.
That's a final destination.
Literally.
Doesn't it remind you of Uber Soca Cruise?
Yes, it does. Why'd you kick the train when it was moving?
Why did you do that?
I understand being frustrated and wanting to kick things.
He was drunk.
You think so?
He had to be drunk. It was 12
Because-
something a.m.
Oh, coming from the game,
Coming
probably.
from the game or something like that, and kicked the trolley.
Kicked the trolley.
and his foot and lost his footing.
Yes.
And fell under the trolley.
Fell under the trolley. The man's name was not released. On behalf of the entire MBTA organization, we express our most sincere condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of this descendant. Unfortunately, that was a very crazy situation that went down.
That is really, really awful.
That is terrible, awful, awful. I would advise everybody to not kick a train.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. I don't even know what to say about that. Pastor Troy was telling me about it this morning. I was like, I don't understand what was happening.
Yeah. That's a freak accident.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Because I was like, I know.
The guy was mad that he missed the trolley and kicked it. And
While
when
it
he
was
went to kick
leaving.
it,
He kicked the trolley.
He kicked the trolley while it was driving away.
while
You
it
know
was
the
driving-
Green Line's old, right? Like,
Yeah.
So the moving trolley kicked it and he fell under the trolley and got killed.
Really? I'm gonna be honest with you. With the Green Line, was that the Green Line?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Green Line didn't like derail after he kicked it.
And I'm surprised
Like, I feel like
that
you
it
can-
even kept on going.
Yeah.
It goes like 2 miles per hour,
If
don't
you
it?
breathe on it wrong, it stops working. Damn, that, you know what?
That's true. That's freaking.
wait.
Well,
That's-
speaking of the MBTA, we'll have a little update of the so the passenger dies trying to board moving green line. I'm trying to figure out if they're going to do anything about, like, I mean, is that the MBT, is that one of the things that we get to blame them for?
No, that's it. That's all. What's it? Not serendipitous. What's the word?
It's sucky.
It's sucky.
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making up words.
That's not it.
It's not the word. Long weekend. Sorry.
It was unfortunate. Yes.
Unfortunate incident.
Yeah.
And speaking of unfortunate, at Revere Beach, where all the youth lined up to go have a good time this weekend, investigation continues after separate shootings on Revere Beach on Sunday left 3 people wounded. Revere Beach reopened on Monday after state police were forced to shut down the night before following separate shootings that left several people wounded, officials said. Troopers responding to a reported shooting at 123 Centennial Ave around 7 p.m. on Sunday found a 17-year-old girl who had suffered a gunshot wound to her lower body.
Really?
According to state
damn.
police, she was taken to Massachusetts General Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A preliminary investigation suggests the girl was wounded while shots were being fired into a group of people during a fight, and she was not the intended target. Then around 8 p.m., so that was 7 p.m., then around 8 p.m., 2 victims were wounded in another shooting in the area of the bathhouse across from 63 Revere Beach Boulevard. A 51-year-old woman suffered gunshot wounds to her legs. Multiple?
So they just spraying out here.
And was taken to Massachusetts General Hospital, and a 17-year-old boy who was grazed by a gunshot declined to go to the hospital. Several juveniles were detained and were being interviewed as of Sunday night, but no one has been charged in connection with the shooting. In an update on Monday morning, the spokesperson for MSP said who came to investigators' attention following the second shooting was arrested for illegal possession of a firearm, but that the investigation was ongoing to determine if he was involved. At this time, there's no evidence that suggests the 2 shootings were related. Anyone who may have information or witnessed either shootings on Sunday is asked to contact the state police.
Are we bored yet?
Did you see the
video?
Did you see the video?
No, I didn't.
This-
I'm like,
The
how many
video
of these? I can't watch any more of these videos. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. They looked like, you know, when like ants are all on one piece of something,
Yeah.
just like that. That's what it looked like.
This is-
I don't know whether
It was
Play that.
ridiculous.
we got it queued up.
No, but I can't even find it right now. But as you guys get into the next story, Tony, can you get
Yeah.
that one out?
And then so the next story is a feel good story. So let's go.
Thank
to
God, jeez.
Yes, it's a feel good story.
Need one of those.
Out of Brockton. A single mother who at times had to take her daughter to school with her is graduating college, and good for her.
Nice.
That is that.
It's never too late.
It is never too late. That is so
Yeah.
tough, and she did it. Oh, that's so nice. Brockton, a single mom from Brockton has accomplished a major milestone by earning an associate's degree, reaching a goal that has been years in the making. Tiana Texiera is set to receive her diploma later this week at Massasoit Community College.
Boo boo.
That's your one of your alma maters,
Massasoit.
right?
Yes.
Taking time off from school after she became pregnant, she told 7 News she never gave up on pursuing her dream. One day, I sat down and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back and finish, she told 7 News. On Thursday, June 1st, she will finally walk across the stage with her 2-year-old daughter, Nayana. The
That's so
single
dope.
working mom says having her child by her side only motivated her more. Also, a big aid was a professor who helped her go the extra mile, letting the new mom bring her child to class. There were days when I wouldn't have a babysitter and she wasn't at daycare at that time. So I would ask him, I don't want to miss class. Is it okay if I can bring her with me? And he gave me the okay to bring her with me, she explained. But there were tough days too. When her professor noticed her struggling, he suggested Texiera withdraw from school for a while. I was like, I'm telling you, I will do this. I will pass, she said. I said, just because I'm dealing with stuff right now, that's not going to get in the way. And I definitely proved my point. I'm now graduating with honors.
Yeah, nice.
Texera is set to walk this week. She's also sharing a message to other single working moms too. You can absolutely do it. Don't feel like you can't do it because you have kids. Your kids definitely want to see you do better as well, and your kids are your motivation. She says she's going to apply to a bachelor degree program and hopes to one day become an ultrasound technician. Shout out to her and big congratulations to her.
And
That is
shout out
amazing.
to the teachers
Yeah.
for allowing that, because what
Absolutely.
happens is that a lot of these people don't, like, babysitters are hard to find for to be sitting in school all day, and they're expensive.
And if you're in school, I don't care what job you got.
Yeah.
You ain't, your money is, your bank account isn't what it used to be.
it's not. It's
You
not.
know,
Yeah.
especially as a working adult with a child. Like I saw that when I went to. That's why I like community colleges.
Me too.
You know, they really do show that they care about the communities that they serve, and even beyond that, because you know, Massasoit, RCC, Bunker Hill, a number of community colleges serve the entire state. And you see all types of people from all types of age ranges, people right out of high school. When I went to Massasoit, I did the same thing. I actually went to be radiology or ultrasound
Radiology.
tech. No, not radiology, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. And then I ended up going to a 4-year school and doing something totally different.
Yeah.
Right, and it just, as an adult, you know, and it opens up so many opportunities that you didn't even know you had.
I wish that was the track that I had taken. To do an associate's and then try to figure out what I wanted to do after that. Because I don't know. I just feel like I spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I still owe a lot of money.
Yeah, and you probably
Yeah.
would be doing the same thing now.
I would be doing
you know?
the same exact
Yeah.
thing now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that I didn't need it. It's good to have, but you know,
Listen, if you graduate high school with a 4.300, right, and you get accepted to Harvard full ride, like do that.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's not everybody's path.
Exactly.
And they do say college isn't for everybody, which I do agree, but at least in the community college, it's going to be cheaper and you can learn a trade.
Yes.
You don't have to, you know,
You can learn a trade.
Yeah, and then you just
And Boston is good for trade. They
Yep.
pay you to learn. You, after about 5 years, you can definitely open up your own business
Yeah.
and then just start making money from there.
Yeah.
What you want to do in life?
pressure's on.
Huh?
I was going to college journalism.
For journalism.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well-
is that why you're here? Is that why you're using us?
For your experience?
For your
I think
own good?
That's great for
well,
you, Zaire.
well, that also means that you can't go anywhere.
You'll be right back in.
I will unfire you every day. Zaire, I said you was fired, but you got to come back to here. You fired out of this one. Okay, so with that, we did find the video of
oh yes,
where it is.
the Revere Beach.
Why are they doing that to Revere Beach?
There is somebody under there.
Fiasco.
Do you guys see that? They are kicking out somebody underneath there.
Do you see it?
Yeah, that is.
There's somebody down
There's
on the bottom of
somebody-
the pile.
Literally, that's somebody's child under there. Look at these ones. They're having a good time. I want to be inside of the video. Here is my solution.
This girl is twerking.
But why? Like, what did the? Who?
I don't know because we just saw the police walk through.
The policeman was like, yeah, I don't want no
The
problems.
state troopers just walked through a few minutes ago. There's somebody else jumping over the fence to do what? To get to kick some more? Look, all of these police.
No, listen. If I was a cop, I would just be standing there and be like, I'm gonna let these idiots.
But
do
they did. They ran past the
Yeah.
whole fight.
What they gonna do?
Do you? I'm more concerned with. Do you guys see the amount of cell phones that are out?
Yep.
Do you see this?
And these are kids, right?
So here's my solution
Yeah.
to the kids this summer.
Yeah.
Find them jobs and take away their cell phones.
You-
Everybody got to get a job. If you don't get a job, then you on house arrest or something, and nobody can't have no cell phone. I think the cell phone should be taken away. People.
Yo, let's-
I think they should confiscate cell phones.
All right, 300 new internships at Spark FM.
Literally, I would rather them all come here with no cell phone and produce content, since they love to make content so much.
Every single person got a cell phone.
Every single one. If you're up there, I think the people that are fighting also they're still fighting this one person.
They are. Look at the tall boy right there holding up his phone right now.
No, I mean, honestly, bro, like, somebody, this is gonna sound bad. Man.
Yeah.
This makes it hard. Like, we've been fighting for how many years since before COVID, fighting injustices done to our community, right? We've seen young, innocent black bodies
Yep.
being murdered, and we're out here fighting that fight every day.
Every day.
Remembering names, and then you're gonna go out and do this mockery.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how do we defend that? How do you defend
And
that?
I literally, for the last 2 days on Twitter, I haven't been trying, but it literally fuels racist. It fuels the privilege
that were posted under these videos.
They were like, "This is what savages do." Looks like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
like
somebody
they went
posted
in
a cartoon of a whole bunch of monkeys like jumping on each other.
And honestly, racist people go racist. I'm not all about you. We gotta look good in front of the white folk, right? But bro, that's a black body under that. Under that, you know.
That's somebody's child, baby. And I feel, and I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna just automatically blame parents, but parents do need to accept accountability in this. You know that your child is going out to Revere Beach at 16, 15, 16 years old. Put a stop to that right now. You want to go to Revere Beach? Bring your brother.
Or go with them.
Go with them. Yeah. We could go out there as a family, and if you want to go see your friends, they could come over here and get one of these little cheese sandwiches. But you're not gonna be over there with that bunch of people out there. A cheese sandwich.
I'm not gonna come over for a cheese sandwich.
Put a little fried cod underneath that cheese, a little tartar sauce,
a little fruit platter, a little charcuterie board.
Burger you can put in that cheese
Ask
sandwich.
them out, whatever, ice cream and whatever. They can come over here and get 2 bags of chips or whatever. But you're not gonna go over there jumping around.
That is crazy.
What we were discussing yesterday was the fact that when the state troopers, because you know that the state troopers are live out there on Revere.
Yeah, no, they out there.
When you see all of these kids gathering, disperse them.
That's what I said.
Disperse them.
That's easy to, and I
know it might come off a little racist. Not even racist. It might come out a little bit. Oh, they bothering us. But I would rather them be like, no. Y'all cannot gather in this group.
But it'd be like one statey. Usually the old ones on a motorcycle every like quarter mile on Revere, right? That was like 50 kids.
Yes.
I remember
what they gonna do
when there was like a series of fights that were happening at the South Shore Plaza all the time. There was like fights happening. These big groups of kids with their parents would like drop them off.
Yep.
Big groups of kids. There came a point where they were like, no. If there's more than 4 of y'all together, you're getting kicked out of the mall.
Yeah.
That's how it like.
I loved it.
It sucks to have to rule in that way.
Yep.
But this prevents 3 shootings on a beach, and it prevents somebody's child being stomped out under a foot of 50.
And let's remember, these are kids. We always say it takes a village, and it's not just the people on your street. It takes the community, like the even sometimes the police officers, in a way that doesn't end up with these kids getting killed.
Right.
But I mean,
put the rules out there.
Yeah.
Groups of 4 or 5, you got to be accompanied by someone that is 21 plus or something like that. And you know it sucks for the kids that are just at home actually sitting there not doing anything, because they get lumped into this big category of unruly kids and be like, I was at home.
Man, you should be home studying. What's wrong with y'all?
Studying.
Exactly.
Or at least
doing some homework.
Play a little video game,
You know
write
what
a
I mean?
little paper.
Don't be out there.
Right.
And why y'all all wearing white tees like that? What y'all, Power Rangers?
Because
They look like ghetto Power Rangers.
They buy 1 pack of Hanes and
and they just share that joint. They probably all wearing freaking basketball shorts under them jeans too.
They are. They had on basketball shorts.
Looking
Everybody
like
shop at
NBA
Walmart.
young boys. This is
Terrible.
NBA young boys' fault.
Don't blame NBA young boy.
Hey boy.
NBA young boy.
Anyways, people, we got to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We'll be back.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Attention, gentlemen. Are you looking for a suit that will make you look sharp and feel confident? Look no further than Allen's Formal Wear, a Boston legacy business. Our expert staff will help you find the perfect suit for any occasion. With a wide selection of colors, styles, and sizes, we have something for everyone. And the best part, our affordable prices won't break the bank. So why settle for a mediocre suit when you can stand out in Allen's Formal Wear? Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or allensformalwear.com to book an appointment. Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or Allens, ALLANS, formalwear.com to book an appointment. Allens Formal Wear. We are dressing you for success.
Boston and surrounding communities. Boston Lesbi Gay Urban Foundation and Fenway Health Center is coming to inform you on how important it is to protect yourself from COVID-19. Let's get vaccinated. Let's encourage our loved ones and community friends and family to get boosted. Getting a COVID shot and a booster shot will help save more lives. Guess what? If you receive a vaccination, Blue will give you a one-day pass to any Urban Pride event, July 1st to July 3rd, 2023. To get connected to a health center near you, email info@lesbiagayurbanfoundation.org or visit the CDC website to learn more.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
She like man, we ride. Big ride, big ride, big.
Spark FM.
Free wire, so that's right. I said, oh, crazy. Come. I'm about to take this boy to him. Whoa. White shiny. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cause we on top of the foreign, whipping, skirt and going, yeah. I need an ex boring man, she know I'm the coldest, yeah. Still gotta watch my back, I'm noited, steady looking over my shoulder. Baby, I know I'm Gucci, I told that nigga he need to come over. Racks on the dresser, I'm not your average finesse. Everybody know I'm pressure, I'ma on these bitch my pleasure. Ain't gon' be blocking my blessings, niggas hoes being blocking my message. In the booth, I ain't worried about texting, good know they ain't on my level. I got hope, I ain't worried about niggas, I don't want no love. I walk in the spot getting love, duh. Everybody know what's up, duh. Everybody know I'm the one, duh. Be mad about a nigga, I don't want that nigga, I just want his funds, duh. No, I ain't cuffing that nigga, I don't that nigga, so watch how you come, duh. Celebrity status when I hit the city, you mad, you can't buzz in the city. Don't worry about who I in the city, you bitches get in the city. I'm booking shows, you don't know that I with the city, I'm running the city for show. You don't get slumped in my city, don't come to my city, you better be bringing the pole.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Check. We are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. This is Saucy and Friends in the morning. And like we told you guys, we were fresh off of a very great weekend. It was Memorial Weekend. I'm pretty sure people had hot dogs, hamburgers, all kind of chips, coleslaw, macaroni pie, salad, all kind of things. But after this long weekend, we've got to get back into the road to wellness. We got to get well.
Yes.
What that means is that we've got to start preparing our bodies for September, and we have some great coaches that are going to help us get into this today. We have Ivy, and we have Coach Evel. Yes. Hi. But yes, so we are here Road to Wellness 5K. What are we looking forward to today? Introduce yourselves and tell us what we should be getting prepared for.
Well, good morning, Saucy and friends. This is Coach Yvel. And what are we here for? We're here to prop up, big up the Road to Wellness. So the Road to Wellness training, it kicks off this Saturday, 8:45 a.m.
8:45.
Right.
We got to get shake and bake, wake and bake. I love it. I love it. So explain to us what the Road to Wellness is. Our audience is very familiar, but for those newcomers that are just here, what is the actual Road to Wellness?
Well, the Road to Wellness was founded back in 2014 by the founder Thaddeus Miles, and he's part of HoodFit. And he realized that
shout out to Mr. Thaddeus.
There we go. Gotta shout him out. And he realized that there was an inequity. There was no equity as far as fitness and wellness activities in the inner city, especially Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan.
Yeah.
So to get our community active, he started a 5K running right out of Franklin Park. So years later, about 3 years afterwards, it kind of snowballed with a partnership with the Dimmick Community Center, as well as the BAA, which is the Boston Athletic Association.
Who is in charge of the marathon.
Yes. The marathon, half marathon, 10Ks, they do all the major runs here in Boston. So what it is right now, what it's come out to be, is the premier running event in our community.
Love it.
Get our people out. We are walking, running, anywhere from 2 miles and running 5K, which is a 3.1 mile run.
Are there separate routes for walking and running?
There are 2 separate
this
routes.
year?
So I'm Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
We do have 2 routes for the walk. There's a 2-mile walk, so we walk through Roxbury, and then the 5K also goes through Roxbury, but they split at one point so that we all can meet up at the same time and finish the run and
that
walk
makes
together.
sense.
Is this the first year that you're doing that?
No.
We've been doing the 2-mile walk for the entire time that we've been coaching. So we've been coaching about 5 years now.
We've been coaching for 5 years, but this will be the 9th annual.
This is the 9th annual. That's a big deal.
That's right.
I love that.
I think one of the biggest questions that people have is like, how do they prepare for a 5K? And that's why you guys are here today.
Yes.
Exactly.
So in order to prepare for a 5K, we've got to practice. We have got to start.
Train.
Because I'm not going to just wake up one morning and be like, oh, today I'm going to run a 5K.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd make it very far. So what? I'm like, I'll go. I'll probably get a little kilometers, and then I gotta sit down and have a burger. But tell us what you guys do and how you guys are preparing these runners and these walkers to start. And this is also a very big part of the Road to Wellness is the training part.
Absolutely. So we have a team of 5 coaches. So Coach Ivy and myself, we are a team of 5. And our coaches have all kinds of experience from USA track and field, caliber coaching, running, fitness, walking, what have you. Coach Ivy being part of Black Girls Run.
Yes, Black Girls Run.
Oh, we love Black Girls Run.
So they are all we partner with the Dimmick also.
Yeah.
So Black Girls Run will be out there with a big team, just like Spark FM will be out there with a big team.
We're gonna have a big team. It's funny because my assistant was like, so I just ran a 5K.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a team going, I'll help. I said, girl, okay, do it.
Yeah.
And we do have another runner that ran last year. Big shout out to Scuba Steve. He actually ran on Spark's behalf yesterday, last year. So really excited about.
Awesome.
I'm gonna do it this year.
Awesome.
The last 3 years, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
You
do it
gotta
this
start
year. for
training
real.
this Saturday.
I am this Saturday at 8:30.
We'll be out there every Saturday for the summer, training for the community. So come on out. Anybody can come out. Register at Road to Wellness 5K, or register when you come to the Place at Park, where we'll be on this Saturday, and then we'll take you through it from start to finish.
So take me through it right now. We meet up at 8:30.
So here's the breakdown.
Yes.
All right, we have this in 3 phases.
Okay.
We have June, July, and August.
Okay.
The first 2 months are at Franklin Park. Now, the first month of June, starting this June 3rd, 8:45 to 10 a.m. Family, let's make it out there.
Put it in your alarm box in your phone right now.
15 minutes. That is not long at all.
But
That
you
is
know what?
great.
It's not about how long it is. It's about how efficient it is.
Okay.
We want you ready and fit. Okay.
People like me is like, how long?
Well, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for
Yeah.
the community, whether you've run before, walked before, in an active way or not. We're getting you all in shape
Yeah.
for this journey called life, this journey called wellness,
Yeah.
this journey called fitness.
Absolutely.
So on the first month, we're meeting at Playstead Park. Okay, that's right behind the zoo, Franklin Park. And what we're trying to do out there with all the coaches is we're working with everyone of all levels to get them up and running. Whether you're walking, beginner, in all ages.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you're a teenager or whether you're vintage senior.
Vintage. See, I mean, even if you're smaller, because there's a little baby run too.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
little, for the tiny little ones who want to release some energy. So we're meeting at Playstead Park, and then both of you guys. So the walkers and the runners are training together.
Yes.
Okay.
So Coach Ivy here, I'm going to have her talk about the running training. But we incorporate runners as well as walkers. Okay, so tell them a little bit about the walking training.
So the walking training is very similar to the running training. We do the same warm up, we do the same cool down. The only thing that we do is we'll just maybe go a different path so
Okay.
that we're able to all convene at the same time. But basically we'll have a group of walkers and we'll take them from that stroll
Yeah.
up until, getting that movement so that you can finish that 2 miles.
Little power
Finish-
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the walkers are actually it's one of the largest groups that do come out, and some of the walkers end up starting as walkers, but then they'll move right into jogging with the other coaches.
Oh, okay. Do you see that happening a lot? Like they'll start that and then they're like, you know what? I think I could run this. Let me go
Yeah.
talk to Mr. Him.
That's the whole idea.
Yes, all right. I like that. I like that. And then for you with the running part, is that a little bit more intense?
So, everything is meant to be challenging.
Yeah.
So, is the running a little bit more intense? Yes. All right.
Yes.
But we challenge the walkers. So, when you transition to the jogging, so we have about 3 phases. We have the walking group, we have a jogging group, and we have what's called the running group.
Okay.
Because, again, from walking to jogging, it's all about how you're pacing yourself, how you're developing that stamina.
Yeah.
Then you have those who've been a little bit more seasoned. Let's say they've ran before.
Yeah.
So we call that the running group.
Okay.
And with the running group, it's the different pacing. So it's probably a little faster. But you know what? Everyone is developing one way or the other to become their better self. And that's what this whole trip is about.
What does it mean to you guys as coaches or trainers to be there from the beginning and see them cross the finish line? It's like your babies graduating.
That is it. That's exactly it. We see them, start out hesitant, and then when most of during the actual event, we sometimes stay back just so we can see those participants cross the finish line.
Yeah.
And it is. It's like, that's my baby.
Yeah. Look at you. I remember when you didn't want to get up in the morning at 8:45 to go to Playstead, and now look at you running. A little bit about Black Girls Run. What is actual Black Girls Run other than Black Girls Running?
Black Girls Run is just a group of women of color that get together, and whether you walk or you run, we're in the community just to promote our health and wellness. For Black women. There's so many inequities, so many health disparities that we do have, so we need to get up and get moving. And just like Road to Wellness, it doesn't mean that you're going to run a marathon right away.
Yeah.
You're just going to get out there and be consistent and move your body and maybe move to another level.
Let me plug in some business. So this year, it's the 9th annual Road to Wellness 5K run or 2-mile walk. And this goes down on September 9th of 2023. That is the second week in September.
Second week of September,
Yeah,
Saturday.
it's Saturday. You guys, even out there, Spark FM usually provides the entertainment hosted by Latoya.
That's right.
And that really goes well. Brandy's out there getting us ready to getting us loose. We're dancing, and then there's a lot of vendors out there too.
correct.
A lot of different run groups, a lot of different health and wellness situations. So it's not just about running; it's really about community and really promoting and amplifying all of these different wellness situations that are going on in the community. In order to not to get messy, but this past marathon, we were hearing about a now true 26.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that it's great that Road to Wellness is here because it's the premier urban running or, like in our, where we are. And now there's this other one, and there has been some, disparities and, obviously true to, Boston's stereotype, racism and things that go on at some of these races sometimes. How are you guys addressing that, and how's it been when people are signing up for this race? Is that something they're concerned about with?
Well, truthfully, when we look at the Road to Wellness, think about the whole title, Road to Wellness. We're all going through something different.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, what have you. So it's really there to encompass everyone. So we're kind of like a platform that welcomes all different groups.
Yeah.
As Coach Ivy said, Black Girls Run, but we have a number of groups that come out and they train with us.
Yeah.
Our goal is really not to get so caught up in the politics of
Yeah.
things, but create a community. And that's the essence of it. The community comes out and they want to be part of something bigger than themselves.
Yes.
Okay, so with all that said, the Road to Wellness is about where you are in your mental state, your physical state.
It's less about, running
Exactly.
and winning. It's more so about you getting to your own your own race.
You got to find yourself.
wellness.
You got to
Yes.
find your own wellness, and this is an opportunity to build that. We have some great coaches. We create a great morning environment.
Yeah.
And although, yes, it's an hour and 15 minutes, but that hour and 15 minutes,
It sounds great.
we're here to get you turned up,
Yeah.
lively. But by the time you leave, that's the next thing too. You want to feel empowered that, wow, I'm part of this community.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be plugged in for the whole 12 weeks. So I'm going to emphasize it's a 12-week training.
12 weeks.
June, July, August. It's a free training. You
It's
can't
a
get
free
this
training
anywhere
too,
else
yeah.
in Boston.
And free.
How long have you guys both been doing this?
Well, Coach Ivy.
training, yeah.
We've been training for about 5 years now.
Okay.
But prior to that, I've been running. I started out just like this. Needed to take better care of myself, and so I did the couch to 5K.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
And so then I, started out, did the Road to Wellness with Dimmick. Actually ran a 5K, 10K, half marathon, pouring rain, horrible conditions you
I
ever
just gotta
seen.
clap it up for you guys who do this long running, because I feel like I'm running from here to there. I be like, Lord, it's hot. It's
And
hot.
then it's time to give back. So now I do the Road to Wellness coaching for the 12 weeks. Give up my Saturday mornings, my hour and a half, and make it happen for the community. Be part of it.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
And how about you?
So I've been involved with the Road to Wellness probably now about 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Shortly after
Yeah.
it started, and again, having been involved with the team, again, all of us have backgrounds, within the Boston community. My background is more so track and field as an athlete out of Northeastern, but again, running competitive 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. But aside from what we've done in the past, we're bringing a lot of that experience.
Yeah.
We bring that know-how. And again, emphasizing that we want to get our communities out there. Many a times when I've been out there running along the streets of Boston or the Charles River, there's not always a lot of us.
Yeah.
Many a times I've ran a lot of these big races, and there's not always a lot of us. So we got to get out of the mentality that there's not a lot of us. This is
start
an
filling
open
up.
platform.
Yeah.
Let's all come to the party.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to create here.
How do people register?
Excellent. So roadtowellness5k.com. That's roadtowellness5k.com. Go on the website, get all the information, find out about the training, where we're meeting, what time, find out about the coaches, find out about the, what the whole essence of Road to Wellness is about. And the next best way to register for the summer series, come in person.
Yeah.
Just show up.
Just show up.
Just show. Hey, what you doing here? I'm coming to walk.
8:45. Come on, it's this Saturday morning, June 3rd, Franklin Park, Playstead. You'll see the big, we have a big tent out there, the gazebo, and that's where we meet up. We welcome the whole community, whether it's 50 deep, 75, 100 people deep. We're working with you.
Sounds great.
Do you guys usually see a lot of people in the trainings?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good.
You have to understand, too, the whole Road to Wellness, especially, I think it was very instrumental or pivotal during the pandemic.
Yes.
2020, even though we're experiencing this pandemic, our first training, we saw probably about 50, 60 people come out.
Really?
Okay? Yes. And this is because everyone was isolated.
I want to get out the
socially
house. Yeah.
Isolated, and they had to get out. And we find that, again, I emphasize a sense of community. When people come out, they feel like they're part of this group that's doing something.
Yeah.
it's invigorating, inspiring.
You get
and
to see all of your friends
Yes.
kind of week to week. You get to
Right.
build. I mean, it's a really great networking opportunity too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I might be sweating, not a breath, but I just met somebody who might turn my life around.
Yeah.
You know, so that's another really big component when you talk about community is the networking aspect that is linked to being able to congregate and do something with a goal in mind that will all be finished.
Right.
That's awesome.
And then they end up you end up having your running partner.
Mhm,
Or
yeah.
your walking partner.
That's true.
And then you connect. We have a group that connects and they do Truman Parkway. So
Oh.
things like that.
Yeah.
It becomes really a community.
We've got fans in the comment section saying a lot of things. Stephanie says, "Good morning from Marana, Arizona," and she says, "Ivy, remember the hot chocolate run in Vegas? What's
Ooh,
that?
tell us about the hot chocolate run. Ivy, why you ain't telling us about hot chocolate?
So I have family that's across the country, and so we get together and do 5Ks or 10Ks together. So we've done the hot chocolate run, and we did that one in San Diego. We did the Vegas Strip, run the Rock and Roll Strip.
Oh,
wow.
So the same thing, making certain that we as a family are healthy, and so we train, and then we meet up at a particular spot and get a hotel
and have a good time.
Look at the opportunities that open up for you when you're on the road to wellness.
I like that.
I like it.
What last minute thoughts for people who might still be hesitant? Before that though, you guys, even if you don't want to walk or run or participate, you have other ways to support, and you can donate to the Road to Wellness.
Absolutely.
There's always free water, a lot of free food out there. There's dancing. There is dancing.
Yeah.
We be dancing after. I
That
feel like
cool
y'all
down
tired.
is
That
a
cool down is
time.
amazing. So if you guys would like to donate, again, go to Road to Wellness 5K. Online, you can just Google it, and then it will pop right up as well. But where can we find you? What else do we need to know to prepare?
Well, also know that we're on social media, so find us, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. But again, best way to find us is come out and join our crew. Come out and join our training. That's the best way to kind of feel the energy. Okay, follow us on social media as we post a lot of training highlights, pictures. Some of the specialties about the training too is that we bring a lot of specialty coaching, not only running styles, but again, we talk about the importance of hydration, good health, nutrition, the importance of proper running gear, proper, sports attire.
What do you run with? So I want to come to the training. Have you guys ever heard about people itching when they start running?
Yeah.
Yes. What is that? I don't know. I have that. So like I have to train before I hit the training, or else I'm gonna sit there scratching myself till ever. What should people wear when they come to train? Like these are very basic questions, but sometimes you got to know.
Right. So let me just jump into that, right? But the itching that you mentioned is not necessarily itching, right? We get tingling in the muscles, right? When your muscles have not been active in a while.
What you trying to say?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I be active. Let me stop. I'm not active.
No, but if your muscles haven't been active in a while, you start doing something new. The itching is just really the tingling in the muscles. It's like the under the skin. It's saying, hey, what are we doing here? We're doing something new.
Yeah.
All right. So the key thing is you don't stop. Once you start, you got to keep it going.
Yeah.
But as far as what's the ideal dress? We're entering the summer season, so you want to dress up in comfortable clothing, preferably not cotton. You want to wear
Preferably not cotton.
Preferably not cotton.
Really? Look at this.
Good
Tell
stuff.
me more.
So you want to wear what's called dry wicking fabric. That's like the combination of nylon, polyester kind of blends.
Yeah.
Because as you sweat and perspire, it absorbs the sweat and it kind of helps it to dry out. Like evaporate
Yeah.
into the system, into the atmosphere. As opposed to cotton,
It just
absorbs and it holds on you.
You smart. You smart.
Know a
Look
few
at that. I
things.
never even
Know a few
thought
things.
that. Okay, so we're wearing the wicker.
So dry wick.
uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it to Coach Ivy, but you want to have on some proper running shoes.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm talking in general, proper running shoes. If you don't know what proper running shoes are, come to the train. We'll talk to you what that's about.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then come in comfortable fabric. So you don't want to come in heavy sweatpants. You want to come in probably spandex, compression type gear, shorts. Coach Ivy, what do you think about for women? What can you talk about?
For the women, we got to hold them down. So, but you have to find the best for you.
Yeah.
So you go out into one of the the stores, and you can find the one that works best for you. And then it have that. Make sure that you have maybe a couple of them.
Yeah.
Because, you get sweaty, and it is the heat of the summertime, so we'll be it's going to be hot out there some days. So make certain that you have that, but the wicking and on those days that it may be a little chilly in the morning.
Yeah.
Layer up.
Windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
Yeah. Okay.
And we go out rain and shine. So.
That's right.
I'm really excited that you guys do implement all those things in there, like running shoes, dress, and things like that, because you would have this thought, like I'd be like, I gotta go find a little shorts, put a little spandex under it, get a little tank top, put a number on it. That's how I want to dress all the time. When I would go with a headband and some elbow bands, all of the bands, I'm ready to go. And then you'll be like, you don't need all that. Take it off. Relax. But also the other essentials, like bring water, a small towel if you need it to kind of patch your skin or whatever. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. I'm come outside.
Well, we're excited to hear there's going to be a Spark FM team.
Yes, it is. We're going to have a team. I don't know how big the team is, but we're going to start recruiting. Everybody that's listening right now, if you want to join the Spark FM team, email us at sparkfmonline1@gmail.com, and we're going to get our Road to Wellness team in, and then we're going to go outside and we're going to train with Ivy and Yvelle to make sure that we do cross the finish line and that we are not winded, but we look like we're athletes.
Yes.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to be trained, ready to go. All right. So Road to Wellness 5K. Look for it online. Go to their social media. We're going to be outside at Playstead at 8:30 on Saturdays. Again, Playstead, 8:30 on Saturdays in White Stadium.
Where that is right
behind White Stadium.
Yep.
So
Okay,
right
behind.
between the back of the Franklin Park Zoo.
Yep.
And behind White Stadium.
Okay, right there. All right, we're right there. We're ready to go. If you guys would like to join us, make sure. Oh, let's just say. Okay, make sure that you guys are ready to go. Even if you don't want to run with Spark FM, you can run with Black Girls Run or Black or Hood Fit or whoever you want to run with. But we just want you guys to get ready, get well, and prepare for the summertime.
Yes.
The summertime is a good way to get your summer body ready.
I know this 12 weeks of training. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I got to lose a good 7 to 10 pounds. I'm gonna be outside.
Okay, well.
And
Remember, wellness.
Is it only on Saturday?
So we have our trainings on Saturdays, but however, as coaches, we're giving you homework. You have homework for the week. So although we come in as a community, as a group on Saturdays, but we do encourage that you do additional running throughout the week. So we give you a running plan, a general running plan.
Oh, good.
You don't just get to a 5K just with 1 day a week of training.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I trained once a week, every week for this. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we want you moving anywhere from, at least, let's say 5 to 6 days out of the week.
Okay.
That's how you're going to, get the best possible body and just feel great.
And there's last question, is there a number or like minutes or not like 30, 45 minutes that you could recommend like during the week for those who want to just kind of get a little one up?
No, absolutely. So the workouts that we give you for the week, during the week is, we'll recommend at least 30 minutes, for those who are walkers, even if you're runners, you want to go out there do that brisk 30-minute walk, in which sometimes walking at walking pace. Okay, or I should say competition pace for your workout. Okay, but it doesn't start off like that all the time. Okay, a little pacing action, Coach Ivy?
A little pacing. You start out. You might start out with a warm up, and then pick up your pace just a little bit. You can pick up your pace from pole to pole.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's how I run.
That's it. Pole to pole. You pick up that pace, then pull it back, catch it. Catch your breathing back in, and then pick it up again. And you'll do that for a couple times during the week, along with the strength training and the other things that you do, so that your full body is ready.
Exactly.
On September 9th, 9 on 9, right?
That's right.
I know that plan very too well. I'm like, I'll run to the next pole, run to the next street light, and then halfway through, I'm like, come on, it's just a street light.
That's
we got it. So I love this. We'll see you guys outside on Saturday.
You got it.
8:45 at Playstead Park, right in the back of the zoo. We will be working our way up. It's a 12-week situation.
12-week
so
training,
even if you miss 1 week, you got more weeks, and then you got your homework throughout the week. But we want you guys out there moving your body and preparing for the Road to Wellness on September 9th. Register online. You can register for walking, running, or if you have any impairments, you can run for that. And then there's also a kids fun run too.
Yeah.
They don't got to train, do they? They should. They running around.
They train
They
every
come
day.
in full of energy. Exactly. They're
Every
training
day
every
they
day.
train.
Bring my child out there. He need to run. Do something.
It's a family-friendly
It's a-
event, so
yeah.
bring everybody.
Oh, yes.
Bring
Absolutely.
grandma, grandpa, bring them all.
Yeah, one of the years we had our whole family there.
Yep, and we're probably gonna do that again. We love that road to
Don't
Romance,
sleep.
yes.
You know, we have a very age-strong population out
Yeah.
there. you know?
Last year, I befriended a woman that was 76 that
That's
had
right.
completed her run, and I just sat there in awe of her, like,
Right.
you ran that? She was like, yeah, but I
was
did
like,
all the
this
training
all
and
the-
I was doing it.
This is what I do. I was like,
Not limited to
okay.
age, you know.
Yeah.
Come
To
as you
walk
are.
away from her, she
Yeah.
made me feel inadequate.
Now it's time
But
to
she
get
was
adequate.
she was absolutely amazing and very motivational as well.
Oh, yeah.
And if they can do it, we can do it. So we want to see you guys out there at the Road to Wellness on September 9th and in these trainings. Dr. Yvel, Ivy,
I'll take
thank
Coach
you
Yvel.
Coach Yvel, Ivy, I appreciate you. The good doctor. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. And good luck with your training.
Thank you.
We're ready to go.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
No problem. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We'll be right back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. And don't forget, Road to Wellness 5K.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Attention, gentlemen. Are you looking for a suit that will make you look sharp and feel confident? Look no further than Allen's Formal Wear, a Boston legacy business. Our expert staff will help you find the perfect suit for any occasion. With a wide selection of colors, styles, and sizes, we have something for everyone. And the best part, our affordable prices won't break the bank. So why settle for a mediocre suit when you can stand out in Allen's Formal Wear? Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or allensformalwear.com to book an appointment. Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or Allens, ALLANS, formalwear.com to book an appointment. Allens Formal Wear. We are dressing you for success.
Boston and surrounding communities, Boston Lesbian Gay Urban Foundation and Fenway Health Center is coming to inform you on how important it is to protect yourself from COVID-19. Let's get vaccinated. Let's encourage our loved ones and community friends and family to get boosted. Getting a COVID shot and a booster shot will help save more lives. Guess what? If you receive a vaccination, Blue will give you a one-day pass to any Urban Pride event, July 1st to July 3rd, 2023. To get connected to a health center near you, email info@lesbiangayrbanfoundation.org or visit the CDC website to learn more.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Medication. Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
She like man, we ride. Big ride, big ride, big.
Spark FM.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are back, and it's time for us to get into our around the way national and world news here on Spark FM Online. Miss Tony, what you got for us?
Oh, here we go. Starting off the national news with some more bullshit. 9 people, including 4 minors, shot on the Hollywood boardwalk. I didn't even hear about this in the news.
Oh, I did hear about
on the Hollywood boardwalk. So it's 9 people, including 4 minors, were transported to area hospitals following a mass shooting at the Hollywood boardwalk on Monday afternoon. A City of Hollywood spokesperson confirmed 9 people had been shot. 4 of those were minors, ranging in age from 1 years old, I said, to 17. The ages of the adults range from 25 to 65. 1 is in surgery, and the others were in stable condition.
Who?
A 1-year-old.
A 1-year-old was wounded?
Yep.
Jeez.
9 people, including 1-year-old. It happened in the 1200 block of North Boardwalk or near the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort at 6:41 p.m. An area live cam showed people running away frantically from the scene. It started with an altercation between 2 groups, which escalated to shots being fired, according to Hollywood officials. 1 person of interest has been detained, and the police are currently looking for a second individual. A 1-year-old. I don't. Well, we can't go into the story.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just insane.
Yeah.
I think it's plain foolishness.
Yeah.
How this is what makes you go on Hollywood Boulevard and be like, oh, you know what?
On the boardwalk.
The boardwalk.
People were at the beach trying to have fun, enjoy Memorial Day. These two groups got into something and decided to start shooting in an area where there were obviously families and children.
And they said that is a very big situation for families and children.
Yeah, look at the people running. Oh, that's
crazy.
So awful. That's so awful. 1-year-old was one of the victims of this shooting.
A 1-year-old. That's a damn shame.
It is. Maine is clearly in competition with Florida with these headlines, according to our producer. A raccoon was euthanized after a woman brings it to a pet store.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you see this?
I saw that story.
Because that's crazy.
She brought it to the pet store, and other customers kissed it. Why did they kiss it?
Well, raccoons, they have their little hands.
No, tell me, why'd they kiss it?
I don't know. I'm trying to justify it.
Who sees somebody bring a raccoon into a pet store and be like, oh, I want to kiss it?
I don't want to say what I'm thinking because it's racist.
White people.
Yeah, there you
A
go.
raccoon in Maine was euthanized and tested for rabies after a woman brought it to a pet store for a nail trim, and some customers kissed it. The raccoon
was getting a manicure?
Yeah, that's what she brought him for a manicure. So the raccoon tested negative for the disease, and there is no rabies risk to the public, Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife spokesperson Mark Latty said on Sunday. However, raccoons are one of the most common carriers of rabies in the state, and bringing the wild animal into a pet store constituted a necessary risk to public health.
Yeah.
The woman...
What's wrong with actual people?
The woman, who has not been identified by the authorities, brought the raccoon into an Auburn pet store on Tuesday. She was seeking to get the animal's nails trimmed, which is a service that the store does not provide to raccoons.
You probably have to take it to like a human manicurist.
I mean, you probably shouldn't.
I think they have thumbs.
Raccoons don't want manicures.
Why are you doing that?
Raccoons.
Why did you get the raccoon and be like, this raccoon looks like it needs its nails done?
Exactly. And now this poor raccoon had to die for no reason because you
did it.
This is TikTok. This is TikTok's fault. Because TikTok got all these people with these interesting pets. And so I think she wanted to get the manicure all done so she could do a little TikTok with her raccoon washing his hands and eating little fruit.
I saw a kangaroo yesterday.
See, exactly.
And a llama. I saw them both.
And a llama.
The woman, who has not been identified by authorities, brought the raccoon. Oh, I said that already. Several different people handled the animal. Nobody knew it was a raccoon. Somebody tell me what's happening.
No, because everybody knew it was a raccoon, and these bunch of raccoons wasn't there.
In the most respectfully.
Some of them
respectfully. Why? Like I can't even imagine what the scene looked like. I'm going to curtail this raccoon into the store and be like, hey, can you cut this raccoon's nails? Oh yes, let me kiss it.
But they were handing it around to people, though.
No, that's not how it happened. This is my imagination. She brought the raccoon. She dressed it up like a person. Got those little kissing booths that they used to have in the 80s.
Leave me alone.
Put the raccoon in the little kissing booth, and then people lined up and kissed the raccoon.
Speaking of
it was
wake
cute.
and bake.
No.
So several people handled it and some kissed it. The store manager then asked the woman to leave and contacted the place. The raccoon was then tested for the disease, which came back negative, but it necessitated euthanizing it. There is no non-lethal test for rabies in animals. Oh, so they had to kill it to test it for rabies.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, that's the only way you can find out.
That's so mean because he didn't even have it.
He didn't even have it, but they have to do it that way, which I don't understand because why y'all? The raccoon wanted to be handled. It obviously wasn't mean to anybody. Y'all could have tested that raccoon without killing it.
I believe it's like a brain test. It's almost like CTE. You don't know until you can't really test it on a living person.
Oh, it says when they lose their fear of people, they are more likely to become a nuisance or to be run over by a vehicle. The pet store location of the national chain Petco did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Sunday. And that's just
that
crazy.
raccoon got sexually harassed.
It sure
and then
did.
they killed it.
And that's not right.
That is crazy.
That is messed up, and I don't like it.
And then in another Maine story, I-95 border crossing in Maine closed because a man claims to have an explosive device. The story is not attached, but what the hell is going on in Maine?
What are they doing in Bernie Sanders' Maine?
No, but seriously, what is really happening?
Vermont,
well, how about this? A bear helps itself to 60 cupcakes from a Connecticut bakery and scares the employees.
Was the door open?
At
the bakery?
I would be scared too. Did you see Cocaine Bear?
Bro, I don't mess with bears now.
This is Cupcake Bear.
Listen,
and that bear, yeah.
Cocaine Bear was something different.
What was it?
Nah.
It was possessed with the actual devil and horny.
No.
And
the devil was called cocaine.
Cocaine.
Copious amounts.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
This bear was weed bear.
This bear was.
It had munchies.
I don't know, but anyways, that's what happened. It went into the thing. What is that story? Suspect arrested in 5 separate shootings in Phoenix metro area that left 4 dead. He was arrested in 5 different ones. None whose body shows little decay since 2019. Death draws hundreds to. What are the headlines?
What are you reading?
Yeah, she's
all over the place because I'm like, where is the story?
I'm trying to find the story about the Cupcake Bear, but it's not loading. But underneath it
Listen,
are all
this is
these
what
other
happened.
headlines that are like, this is wild.
That whole story started off with the bear breaking into a dispensary.
The bear broke into a dispensary.
Yeah, the bear broke into a dispensary.
What if a bear did break into a dispensary?
The bear would then look for a lot of cupcakes to eat.
I agree.
I
Remember
do.
that bear that
Yeah.
we read about too that was drinking all the cans of soda,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to drink the diet ones?
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to drink the diet ones
That was
either.
Caffeine Bear.
That bear's smart.
You can't just call all the bears what they eat.
Cupcake Bear, Caffeine Bear, Cocaine Bear, Cannabis Bear.
Cannabis bear.
Cannabis
Oh, that's
bear.
better.
I
Yeah,
like cannabis bear.
cannabis bear. It's good.
Cocoa flavonoids, speaking of things, I don't know, flavonoids may boost memory, but don't start buying chocolate. Not sure what this means, but all right, let's get into it. I love chocolate. If your diet is low in flavonols,
Go ahead.
which is antioxidant compounds found in foods such as green tea, apples, and berries and cocoa. Adding 500 milligrams a day to your diet may slow and possibly improve age-related mental decline, according to a new study. That's great.
What is it if you eat all of those things together?
You need to eat green teas, apples, berries, and cocoa, and that will help you with the flavonols in your
Green
thing.
tea, apples, berry, and cocoa together?
Yeah.
Or, oh, wow.
No, not together.
It's like a Borg.
Oh, it's like a Borg.
I've been trying to Borg
of good
all
things.
weekend.
She did
Please
want
don't
a
board.
I want
We're not your body will destroy itself.
My body will.
Deteriorate.
It will melt.
You will need more than flavonols to recover from borging.
You're gonna need all the chocolate.
She planned to borg on Saturday before Flex. I'm
Yeah,
glad she didn't. 'Cause that would have been crazy.
I mean, shoot, she would probably be doing some head tops.
I would have been doing
there-
the caterpillar.
There's a video of her patting her poom aggressively.
There was a lot of videos of people. Okay, we'll get into that after. But yo, those videos were.
How do you happen to capture everybody, Patty?
My wife is looking at me editing these videos like,
I mean,
what
but
are you
Javi-
doing?
Javi
Betty,
had
sorry.
a time. At one point, I was like, Javi, what you doing down there on the floor?
I was catching a dance hall.
Javi was mopping the dread and sway with the feet. I think Javi challenged me at one point.
I did.
He did.
I was like, I'm dance hall king.
Yes, he did. I think he told me
of the dance hall.
Batman forward, Batman pull up.
All day, son.
Wait a minute.
I've never seen so many Batmans in one party.
Mad pulling Batmans.
It was all of the Batmans. Batmans was forwarded and they were pulling back. Everybody was hopping at one point.
Yo, okay, we got distracted, but we're talking about Flex on Saturday. We'll
Anyhow,
talk
so
Olivia.
yes, I don't know. I don't know why that story is in there. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like these scientists just like chocolate because every 6 months or so, chocolate's curing a new thing.
Chocolate is good.
Just say you want chocolate.
Because of the cocoa beans,
Yeah.
it's a very good nutrient. And it provides a lot of antioxidants.
But I think when they're
and-
talking chocolate, they're not talking about like Snickers. That's why people know Reese's
Snickers
cupcakes.
is really satisfying.
I think they're talking about
Yeah.
like 80% cocoa, like
And
the bitter
sometimes
drink.
I need a kicks.
Yeah, I don't think that's doing it.
Kicks.
I don't think that's.
What's
I
it
don't
called?
think that's increasing your flavonoids.
Kit Kat.
What did you say? What's Kicks? I think that's a cereal.
Wait, what's
I think that's a cereal. That's a very plain cereal.
So what's the other one? It's Kit Kat and Twix. Oh,
Twix,
I put
Twix,
Twix and I put them all.
You know what? I think she bored this
Do
morning.
they still make Twix?
What do you mean if they still
Twix
make
is the
Twix?
two sticks.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
nice.
That's a nice chocolate right there.
It is.
like
They still
that.
got two of them, or is it inflation
they
kind
do.
of?
There's a left and a
Because
right.
they got a little crunchy part, and then
Yeah.
they got the little caramel, and then they close it in with all the chocolate, and they
Yeah.
got a little grooves in it. Can look kind of.
Do you like Snickers?
I love Snickers.
Oh, because for some reason I feel like you wouldn't like a Snickers because it got that nougat.
Oh, that nougat is nice.
Nougat?
I like the nougat.
The nougat.
You gotta freeze your Snickers.
Oh, but then they no.
The Snickers ice cream bar.
No,
yeah,
but the
that's
only thing
fine.
is when you freeze the Snicker,
Yeah.
to bite that
Yes.
bitch is very terrible on
Yes.
your teeth.
But as a bad man,
As a bad
I
man.
eat my Snickers with a knife and a fork. 'Cause it's too veiny.
Bad man no eat Snickers.
Nah, man.
But not about nothing with nuts in it.
That's what CK. We took them to the carousel to the damn thing. We look. These two men are sitting down on the bench where the parents sit.
Yeah.
I was like, bad man no ride plastic horse.
Nah.
That's why.
They were sitting in the seats on the couch.
Yo, mad hard, yo.
Mad old.
Oh, man. Y'all don't want to get no horse or nothing. Y'all just gonna sit in
Nah,
the
man. You want me to straddle? Yo, bad man, I straddle nothing.
Bad man no start a plastic horse.
Oh God, these two little boys. Speaking of men, I don't know. South Carolina Juneteenth banner event depicting a white couple.
Yo, white people are wild, bro.
Listen, white people celebrate Juneteenth too.
Yo.
They get the day off. What's wrong with that?
Yo, because you got to celebrate having to work your own fields.
Listen. That's right.
It was a day of infamy.
They gotta celebrate not being an overseer. A banner on Greenville's Main Street depicting a smiling white couple advertising the upcoming Juneteenth celebration has caused heated debate between the people who used to organize the celebration and those staging it this year. You know what? Y'all ever go out to like Amazon or one of them and you go look up like dashikis, right?
It'd be the blondest person.
But look at this. Look at this foolishness. Do you guys see this? Where we put it up on the screen. What is the? I have questions and I do need to know.
What state is this?
This is South Carolina.
Where the most slaves was at.
Yes, but the discord goes much deeper than that, with a cease and desist order being sent to the current organizers, to the Peace Center, and the threat of a lawsuit if they don't call it off by May 31st.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You put how many of these things are up there hanging on the friggin' light bulb?
Yo, did they gentrify Juneteenth though? For real?
We got it for one. We just made it a holiday last year.
Walmart.
And y'all already doing this foolishness?
Target just started. You know what? Target.
It's Target's fault.
Soon as Target started making the Juneteenth ice cream, white people lost their mind.
Remember that?
They lost their mind.
But remember the people were upset because Dollar Tree was selling Juneteenth things. They were last year. Everybody was upset because Dollar Tree had a Juneteenth.
At least Juneteenth is in the hood.
Yeah, like where else is there Dollar Trees?
I mean, at least Dollar Trees in the hood. Yeah, they in the hood. Target's out in the suburbs.
Exactly.
And
I didn't understand that.
I also understand. The only problem that I have with that is when like these big brands like Target and Walmart start taking people's intellectual property and doing these things. But for me, who are not gonna go to Etsy and not gonna go and need a shirt real quick because I take last minute to do everything, I would like for Walmart to sell a little Juneteenth shirt so I can put Old Navy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but I remember like when Juneteenth started getting like popular, like amongst most people around here. Some of my black friends, a lot of them like those like not the hashtag those people that are annoying. I'm talking about actual American descendants of slaves, whatever. Some of them told me they didn't really like it getting that much promotion because they were afraid that it would get overly commercialized.
Absolutely.
Which it did. But at the same time, I made the argument at the time that, that might be a good thing because as long as the black community is able to,
to profit
monetize off of it themselves. But ain't no black people own Target.
Yeah.
No black people don't own Walmart. You know what I mean? So, but whatever.
It's a very sucky line.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like for Black History Month, every February, Target comes out with the best Black History gear and all of that stuff. And they do I think not only for that month, but I think they frequently have like a section that is dedicated to like African American designers.
And I think they do work with a lot of relatively a lot of African American manufacturers and stuff like that.
They always got a little, and I've seen a couple of people that I follow on Instagram like really excited about that opportunity to have their stuff there. So I do believe that if you do go into one of those stores, that instead of maybe getting the generic one, you get one that is owned by a black person. For this holiday, a black person.
Ruben Hayes, who is the founder of this group that has done this new initiative, says that the national holiday doesn't belong to one group, and his group has a vision to broaden the celebration to promote healing in a divided community.
To put the two white people up there on the damn flagpole?
He said Juneteenth has been a federal holiday since 2021 and commemorates the freeing of enslaved black Africans after the Civil War. He says showing the white couple was by design to signify it is an event for everyone.
So next Hanukkah, I'm going to do a bunch of posters with Farrakhan on it.
I think you should.
Wait,
the banner is one of 10 designs posted throughout the downtown area, he said. The others show black, Asian, and Hispanic residents, and we did not want to make this exclusively black. That is not the spirit of unity.
Let me tell you.
It's not.
Was he a black Republican?
Gotta be. Because,
Sorry.
First of all, I just feel like that was unnecessary. If you want to just make it super inclusive without really signifying who the holiday is for, just put up the logo or something, or just the Juneteenth and then the colors or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't feel like you've got to show diversity by putting two Asians on a banner for Juneteenth.
You know what he did? He chat GPT'd that.
He had to.
And he didn't proof check it.
Yep.
He didn't. Oh, I want to include everybody. Inclusive.
He said the idea for the banners came from his own board, all of whom are black. And they were not pressured by anyone, including the city, to include white people, he said.
I also don't like somebody who's strong and wrong without just realizing that you did something that was very stupid.
Yes.
And again, if you wanted to show inclusivity, leave all people off the damn banner.
I agree. That's very smart.
It doesn't make any sense to do that.
What does that even represent? Like, I don't get it.
Because if I'm not seeing all of the other banners with all of the other diversities on it, and I only see this white one, it's going to trigger me in a way that makes me hate this. I'm not smart enough right now to be like, oh, you know what? This shows diversity on Juneteenth.
But Juneteenth isn't about diversity.
It's not.
Anti-slavery isn't about diversity. It's about anti-slavery. It's about anti-black people. It's about being against black folk being enslaved. It ain't got nothing to do with any other race other than black folk being enslaved and no longer being enslaved. Diversity. I love diversity. Diversity it up. I'm the anti-Ron DeSantis.
Everybody
can come. Go diversity.
This is the day that everybody can come to the cookout. Fine. But this is not the day that I'm displaying diversity. No, this is a black ass holiday. That's it.
Period.
Diversity. We even have Asian ones on there. I bet you do. Good for you.
Yo, I love the Asian people, bro.
Look at you thinking outside the box. Ain't nobody asked you. Stay in the box. Get back in the
Everything I got was made in China. That don't mean that I want
Juneteenth
them
is
to
a-
celebrate the Juneteenth with me. Anyhow, Ralph Yarl, that's the young man, shows up to a brain injury fundraiser, signs of progress after last month's shooting. Ralph Yarl, of course, is the young black teen who was shot in the head after walking up to the wrong house last month. He was at a charity event for a good cause, helping others who have ended up in situations similar to his in one of the first outings since the near-death experience. The 17-year-old Missouri student was at the Going the Distance for Brain Injury Run Walk event in Kansas City on Monday, the same city where he was shot 2 times, including in the head, just over a month ago.
The Lord sent a different angel that day for that baby. He was like, I need you to cover this one, because how the hell you get shot in your head and in your arm, go to 3 different houses, get denied, collapse, and then finally get to the hospital and you survive?
Yep. He was shot, of course, by that 84-year-old. Ralph's mom, Cleo, told the local outlet she's extremely grateful for the outpouring of support she's been receiving for her son. In regards to the event, she says, socially, it's still hard for him, so I'm glad he was able to overcome this. I will pray that he will overcome most of his social hurdles after doing this. You'll recall Ralph was attempting to pick up his siblings when he was mistakenly approached the man's house, resulting in Lester shooting the teenager twice. He's been dealing with a serious brain injury, but is luckily alive after the terrifying incident. Lee Merrill, an attorney for the Yarl family, said that part of Ralph's brain that deals with emotion and stress was damaged, so his doctor didn't give him the green light to return to school due to all the social interaction.
Listen, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna see me outside. Don't ask me to pick up a damn thing.
Yo.
No more. I'm in
what
the
I went
house.
through?
I'm in the house. I'm unparticipating in any group activities.
I did enough.
People is crazy.
Yeah, Ralph was also got an invitation from Ahmaud Arbery's mother, Wanda, to join her at a 5K race earlier this month, but his family didn't think that the time was right for it to be in a social setting, especially after the school denial. Looks like Ralph's doing better on the road to recovery, though, seemingly well enough to take in the Kansas City event. So good for him, and
I love it.
We pray for his recovery because that is tragic and sad. What happened to this old man with the bib on?
I think he got arrested, but did he post bail? What is going on with him?
He looked like an orc from Lord of the Rings.
That's it. That's the national. That's it.
What's his name? Lee Merritt.
That's an ugly man outside. That dude is.
It looks
Jeez.
Oh boy. His name is something Lester, isn't it? Lester.
What's shot boy?
He just look.
His name is something Lester, I think.
I feel he looked like when he was
that's
younger. He was definitely in a picture. keeping
Andrew
Ruby
D.
Rose from school.
Lester.
Right. Like I could see him in one of those at one of the lynchings in those black and white pictures.
Remember his grandson had came out and said that he was definitely a racist.
Oh, he did.
I liked his grandson was like, listen, my grandfather is horrible.
So the latest report is we know now that Andrew D. Lester, the 84-year-old Northlander who shot 16-year-old Ralph Yarl, did not act alone. Oh, he's the only one responsible for pulling the trigger, unless, of course, rap made him do it. But according to his grandson, Lester had in recent years been radicalized by the highly profitable paranoid fantasy spread by Fox News and its equally imbalanced imitators. The Lester's 28-year-old grandson, Clint Ludwig, told the Star he is how the retired airplane mechanic fell further down the right-wing rabbit hole as far as doing the election-denying conspiracy stuff and COVID conspiracies and disinformation, fully buying into the Fox News OAN kind of line while immersed in a 24-hour news cycle of fear and propaganda. That's true.
Yo, these people, they are lost.
They are gone.
Like I know a lot of people don't really get the worst of it based off of their algorithms because it only shows you what you want to see.
Yeah.
But like, just if you ever felt like exposing yourself to some of these people, and it's hard for me to consider them friends based on what they're saying now. But I figure that we live with these people, so we got to figure something out.
Yeah.
But the stuff that they're saying, the stuff that they're believing, like it's out of this world.
It's so,
it
like,
doesn't even make
because
sense.
Of Fox News.
It's
not
so
just
many
Fox
of
News.
them that are out there. Like they are literally saying whatever they want.
For them, they don't even watch Fox News. Isn't enough for them. Like Fox News is too to the left. Like they go far
Like I was saying yesterday, like in the Twitter when we was talking about the Revere and then watching all of the comments and stuff, you know, I be getting involved. But like they come at you with like stats and graphs and all kinds of stuff. So I literally was putting all kind of emotional graphs and stats. I think one of the stats was like 0% care, 3% you're an idiot. Like, why are we like you were giving me all of these stats so you can try to convince me that my people, all of my people, are the same way. When I can literally go on Google and type in what I want a graph to be about, and it will spit out that information to me.
So this is why I'm so harsh on like Black Republicans, for instance, right? Is because a lot of these people, to justify their ideas about Black people, they will post a Black Republican speaking to a white Republican crowd at like Turning Points USA or some of these like these places that support right-wing ideas, and they'll post that and they'll be like, see, even Black people agree with me, right? And
crazy.
You know, and then those stats that you're talking about, it's they're not researching these things.
No.
Somebody on Reddit or YouTube spits out a stat, they post it, and that's real, right?
Yes,
like it's nothing in.
I feel like people who abuse stats and data are very lazy because in order to really understand those stats and data, you got to dig a little bit deeper than what you actually type in.
Or
I
have an idea. Shut up.
Because we'll do that first.
Shut up, right? Because people actually go to people study this stuff. Like people I'm not, and it's not a right left thing to me. Honestly, it's really stay within your scope of expertise.
Yes.
Right. Like it's not easy to understand. Like most people fail statistics.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's kind of complicated. And saying that, I did my research because you watched a video on stats, like not understanding what a self-selected group is.
You just don't want to understand the facts.
Bro, shut up. You don't know. Like, you're good at something.
Right.
Learn that. Focus on that. Or go to school and learn stats.
That's crazy.
Go do it.
Do that. Sorry.
Where's the last stat?
I like it. That you're
you left out the part. Oh no, this is somebody else that was. I don't even know. I don't even know what the stats part is because Black people make up 14% of the population and commit 60% of violent crimes. That's an outrageous ratio. Open your eyes. Stop the nonsense. Take responsibility. You're ignorant.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what? We're the worst.
I know
we
you
are,
but what am I?
I did at least 20% of that crime this morning before I came here. I definitely robbed 3 Walmarts.
Right. That's so crazy.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And then the mass shootings by white men were done by transgenders.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't count?
No.
You know what's crazy? Like the one shooting by transgender, these people went crazy.
So they don't.
They was like, transgender to kill a kid.
No, all of them. Everybody before that. Every single mass bomber and shooter is now transgender if they're a white man because there's no way that a white man could do any of these things because
not a white straight Christian.
Not
man.
a white straight.
They
Christian.
not did anything.
No.
That's scary.
That's terrible.
That's really scary.
That's like you say, like. That's what keeps me up at night when it comes to that. It's just that the misinformation is just so harmful to the discourse, to our democracy. Like, it's crazy.
And they scream so much for democracy and all these things, and they're just so divisive and mean and vile. Like these racist people, like they are wicked.
Yeah. But it's because the anger, it's building up. Like they really, and the thing is, I wouldn't even say they're necessarily wicked. They really believe this stuff.
Yeah,
like they're fed this stuff, and they really believe that, like, Black Lives Matter is gonna come and burn down your house because you voted for Trump, right? Like they really believe these things, and so the challenge is like, how do we continue to live in a society where so many people are disconnected from the truth? And it's not just on the right?
Yeah.
Like there's people on the left, right? There's large I'm
anti super left too.
Yeah.
Like y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. And this is it feeds the leftist and the rightist, like that two groups, like they're
feeding each other.
Literally feeding each other like foolishness to sit there and debate about all day. I had to tell somebody yesterday, like, I learned long time ago that I can't convince you to not be a racist.
Yeah.
So me sitting up here and you thinking that I'm gonna spend my day arguing with you back and forth about stats, and I don't give a damn. You're set in your ways.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I can possibly say because y'all don't know me and I'm uneducated. I'm a loser. All of the things, and I'm like, really interesting.
Yo, just
but
pay your
yeah.
taxes and don't shoot me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Leave us alone and we'll leave you alone.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
it.
Bored. Like Javi said, what I got out of all of that is shut up. And I think that should be the first order of business. That's the first thing you should do is shut up.
Just to go into our entertainment news, beauty pageant contestant husband smashes crown after, what the hell is his problem?
Yeah, like what happened?
You're gonna have to get into these because I got this little phone here. Smashes crown on stage in crazy video. The husband of a recent beauty pageant contestant was in all-out rage after his wife was named the runner-up, rushing the stage and chucking the winner's crown on the floor. Oh, damn. Here's the deal. Emanuele Bellini, representing Varzia Grande,
What's that as? Where is that?
I don't know. Was being crowned at Brazil's Miss Gay Mato Grosso.
What?
2023. On Saturday, when the husband of second place winner Nathan Lee Becker rushed on stage with some obvious qualms, check out the insane clip. I think we're going to bring that up on the screen. The husband grabs the crown just as it's being placed on Bellini's head and slams it on the floor. As folks are in
him on the floor.
As folks are in pure shock, he throws it down again before trying to walk off with his wife, ultimately getting stopped by security. So they're holding hands and they're looking each other's face while they wait for their name to be called. And then they're smiling so nice and so happily. Mm-hmm. And the lady walks up and puts the crown in the middle. She's beautiful. Mm-hmm. With the crown and the black girl. Wow.
Miss Gay Mato is the gay? What's happening?
It might be Portuguese because it's in Brazil.
Yeah. So I don't like how they did this. That's
Neither.
crazy. That's triggering. And then they finally put up the video. I don't know if this has sound, but I don't know how to do that. Come on, girl, put the crown on somebody's head.
Yo, this is why he did it. It was the anxiety driving.
He was
Look,
pissed.
there he is. Look.
Where is he?
Oh, and he's a little man.
Oh,
he got small.
Oh, he was upset. Grabbed her by the hair and the arm and by the waist, and then takes the crown back and slams it again, and then screams, and then.
Yo,
They pushed the hell out of him.
Yo, why is he so little?
They pushed him the hell out of there.
Really upset.
Little leprechaun self hopped up on that.
Chill out, Mighty Mouse. You got hate.
That's the Jiminy Cricket the rat and them was talking about.
I need y'all to know that man was saving up for that energy for this for a long
Yo,
time. Because he's so angry.
Yo, his leg went back. This dude he had a full. His body was perpendicular to the ground.
And then he didn't break it enough. He picked it up again and slammed it otro vez. Wow.
Yo.
His wife was like, oh, hell.
She was like, I'll never compete again. He's ruined. Bro, he would have to get swung.
Yo.
Somebody should have grabbed him by the arm and flung him off.
They could have. Them girls could have just picked him up like a little
But
baby
did you see
kid.
how the security pushed him? They launched him.
I like how the queen, the black girl was like, I have never in this elegant situation. This is what y'all is over here doing.
But he looked like the still picture looked like a dance movie. Look at that! Wow.
You see what Will Smith caused?
Listen,
You
if
see
my
what he
husband
caused?
don't support me like that, I don't want him. I don't want him.
Shay said they should have just held his head.
Oh, Bandito.
Oh, Father.
Yo, that was great.
Yeah, he's
That was great.
like, I don't want that type of support from my husband.
He was like, do you know how much work I had to put in here? Do you know how much this dress costs?
Yeah, he probably tailored the dress.
The event put out a statement after the sore loser incident, reiterating that Bellini was indeed deemed the winner of this year's event, while also condemning the actions of Becker's hubby, claiming the org's camp will be taking appropriate legal action after the ordeal.
She'll never be able to compete again.
No, she won't.
They're like, you can't come back. You can't compete again.
But they her fault.
No, but still,
Yeah, but
they're gonna be like, you knew.
They gonna be like, you need to make better decisions.
So your boyfriend is short.
You knew what you married.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend is like 3 feet shorter than you.
Clearly.
And I'm not hating because I love tall women.
Mhm.
You know that.
But this is why
But
I
you
can't
short
date
and I
short
can't
men.
and I can't win no more pageants.
This is why I
That's
can't
a
date
wrap.
no short men
Yeah.
because they be angry, too angry.
That's not right. He shouldn't have done that.
You know what?
That's embarrassing. Why would you do that to her?
Yo, what was he on though?
All of it.
That's-
On one.
On the
yeah.
opioid. It
Co-
had to be
yeah.
bath salts.
Oh,
Whatever cocaine bear took.
whatever cocaine bear took.
In some drama, Meek Mill calls out DJ Drama. He calls him a goofy for speaking down on Meek, and Drama fights back. So a while ago, DJ Drama had said that I just want to rock, party yada yada. That he said that was the new Philly anthem over Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares.
I mean, it kind of is.
It is not. It can't be. You want to know why it can't be?
Yeah.
The song is 2 minutes long, and it literally has one verse of lyric.
Listen,
And it's
we
a
are
children's
92 years old.
Ain't it a children's
Right?
song?
The kids determine that. When I say kids, I mean like 30-year-olds.
No, they asked the kids. They asked the young
Yeah.
people about that, and they was like, no, because dreams and nightmares, people are still dreaming and nightmares to this day.
No, that
10
intro,
years
everything
later.
is fire. I get it. Like, yo,
Yeah.
but I mean,
You can't say that replaces it. You could be like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
that's a good that's a good
it's also an anthem.
And for DJ Drama, a very long big DJ,
Yeah.
you can't make those kind of
And we all know Meek Mills needs the money.
And I think it's because his lights.
He hasn't got a hit in a while.
His lights ain't on. What you say?
All right, next story.
I thought you said it's because his lights ain't on.
No, but this goes into more drama coming from who else was fighting this week? Who was fighting this week?
Man, this weekend was crazy. I don't know what's going on. in life.
I don't know. All
be
of
honest
these
with
stories are surprising to me.
I was
All I
outside.
know is the Celtics didn't win.
Yeah, that's it.
I forget who was arguing back. It's two rappers.
Who?
Ay, Dios
Soldier
mío.
Boy and the boy.
Not Soldier Boy.
Drake. What?
Drake.
Oh, wait.
Is it Nicki and Carisha?
Oh, Nicki and Carisha was going. Young Miami was going back and forth.
For what?
Because something about the two shows that they on. Queens Radio and Carisha Please,
Everybody
and
beefing over-
somebody come over to mine and
Ain't
I'm
we
invite you
too
for the
old
guest.
for this?
No, Nikki, yes.
Nikki's my age,
Yes,
ain't she?
and Miami's about 16.
Right.
So like I don't understand.
That's
Yo,
a mess.
Nikki be beefing with everybody.
Everybody, she's too old, and that's coming from an old person.
Ain't your husband a pervert? Shut up.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Ain't
Be
your
quiet.
husband?
Y'all Trini's a little spicy though. I mean, y'all
Oh yeah, thank you. DJ Envy and Rick Ross have been going back.
Oh,
and
that
forth.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
We talked
That is
about
funny.
that, yeah.
The car
But
show.
it kept,
yeah,
it kept
yeah,
on
They're still
going.
going?
They're still going. So then it kind of spilled over to this
Yeah.
DJ Drama and Meek Mill situation. So
But
now,
Envy and Rick Ross, is that serious or is that joke?
no, it's dead
Yo,
serious.
listen. If Rick Ross say what to responded to me about my wife in the way he did to DJ Envy,
What
I
did he
would.
say?
I'd probably not do anything because I'm afraid, but
But I would be upset.
I would send a very harsh letter.
You would go
to
take the
his
crown
manager.
off
Let's go take his crown and
Yes.
throw it on the floor. Yeah, so I don't know what all of that is about because I lacked the care that.
Yeah,
I
nah.
got
They beefing over a
associated.
car show, which is so
These
stupid.
are two rich people
Fighting.
beefing over who got the biggest car show of exotic cars.
Yeah.
I can't
In real
That
life,
ain't my
yeah.
life. That ain't my life.
I can't
Yeah.
can't compete. I can't join that conversation.
Like, are
I
they
ain't
angry
sure.
about it or they?
Yeah.
No, they're angry. Like it's a real beef. Like it's
when,
real.
When
Like,
one of your
they
insults,
have beef.
When one of your insults is that, oh, you rented your house to a movie production with Eddie Murphy, like that's beyond. Like
I know, wow, that's
yeah.
insulting.
Yo, got him.
Horrible.
Yeah.
How dare you
those
say
are,
that?
Those are arguments I can't participate
No.
in. You know, I live
No.
on the 3rd floor and I drive a Honda Civic. I can't. I really can't. My car can't enter into the. I can't even afford to go. I can't pay the fee.
They gonna look at your car and be like, they gonna pick it up.
That's what Chris was telling us. It's like $25,000 to just have your car there. No, I can't.
That's not mine.
I don't care.
God bless them.
Yes,
God bless their rich
that's crazy.
blacks.
Lil Durk goes fishing with a country singer.
Okay, that's a
What?
Lil Durk goes fishing with a country singer,
Oh, and
Morgan Wallen.
he caught some fish.
He
I
did.
saw that.
Durkio? This is Durkio?
This is Durkio.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why is that news?
Well, baby, because maybe this could be a crossover. Between country and rap,
And
like
drill?
Lil
Lil Durk.
No, Lil
Nas X.
Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah.
No, not Rhinestone Cowboy.
Nah, that's before their time. Lil Nas X.
Take my horse to the hotel room and just ride it till it's...
Don't take your horse to the hotel.
Listen, that was a giant hit in 2017. All right, give it some respect.
I know, in fact, it didn't say nothing about taking a horse to a hotel room. That's something I know.
Maybe it did. How you know?
How you know it say that?
Hey, how you know?
It did say that. It say that.
Somebody on Reddit told me. He told me the statistics.
I told you what it was. I saw it on Reddit. Yeah. Anyhow, Lil Durk and Morgan Wallen they caught some freshwater fish that was decked out in camo gear and rubber boots, and they holed up what appears to be a freshwater sea bass, and that's news.
Yeah, that's okay.
That is fun.
News.
But in real news,
Yes.
surveillance footage shows bus driver and passenger in a shootout aboard a moving bus. And we're gonna end the show on this because this is interesting.
Because what the F is that? What happened? Is the story?
He's gonna do the video right now.
The video.
I think this is a little bit of a advertisement.
Hey, I said get a pro.
So
did get a pro. An Orkin pro.
The I don't know, but it was wild because so newly released footage shows a bus driver and a passenger in a May 18th altercation.
We're hearing from the CEO, the interim CEO of CATS.
Individuals drew and discharged weapons, according to a news release from Charlotte Area Transit System. Apparent, and then the bus driver each opened fire at each other in a moving Charlotte Transit bus, leaving both of them got injured. The bus driver was suspended from his job, and I don't know why, because I feel like he was.
The Charlotte Area Transit System, who says that the driver and this passenger, they were arguing because the passenger wanted to be let off of the bus in an area that is not approved as a stop. So the driver said, "You're going to have to wait until the next stop." Well, that is when the suspect, he is Omari Tobias, pulled out a gun. The driver, David Fuller, sees the gun, pulls out his own gun, and then a shoot. But first, a warning, it is graphic.
In about a 2-minute exchange, Tobias pulled out a gun and pointed it at the bus driver.
On the screen. Oh, damn. Oh.
Yo, that bus driver went in.
Quite unexpected. Quick, a flurry of bullets just flying around. So Fuller, the bus driver, who stops the bus, two other passengers
That's
that are
John Wick's cousin.
That's
you don't gotta get
So here it is again. The passenger is right there next to him. He pulls out his gun, and then he just opens fire. I don't know where he got the gun from because he was like, oh. This is like a Soldier Boy type.
He's driving still. He went up on the sidewalk.
Yes. Quite unexpected and quick, a flurry of bullets just flying around. So Fuller, the bus driver, he stops the bus. Two other passengers that are bystanders in the bus, they move to the back of the bus, and you see the suspect there on the ground crawling toward an exit. The bus driver then fires another round at the suspect, and eventually that suspect and a bystander, they exit from the bus, and the driver follows them and shoots them, shoots the suspect, tries to again. Now, both of them were shot, the driver and the suspect. The driver shot in the arm, the suspect in the abdomen. They were taken to a hospital.
They said the bus driver
unstable condition. The bystanders, they were not hurt.
And kept shooting at him.
Hell yeah.
And they fired the bus driver?
Yeah, they fired the bus driver.
They got this bus driver driving the San Andreas Vice City route. He should have had more guns. What are you talking about?
So the problem is that he wasn't supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to be holding on the bus.
Yeah.
But I think that's a problem in itself. Because the same thing we were talking about this, I think a couple of weeks ago. You can stop this. A couple of weeks ago, like these delivery drivers, these bus drivers are in constant constant
danger
because you don't know who's getting on the bus. You don't know who you're delivering to. I don't feel like they should say you guys should all go get a gun. But if I got a gun and I'm legal to carry and I let y'all know that I have this, I shouldn't be fired for defending myself. If I didn't have a gun, if that man didn't have a gun, he would definitely be dead.
He'd have been dead.
Oh yeah.
He would have definitely been dead.
He needs a ward key to the city or something.
Yes.
They said possession of a firearm or other weapons while on duty or on company property is prohibited by the company's workplace policy, and employees can be discharged after the first violation. The transit system said Fuller did not follow proper protocol. It would have been reasonable for the operator to attempt to de-escalate the situation by allowing the suspect to exit the bus before arriving at the next bus stop. Fuller is still recovering from his injuries, his attorney said, noting that Fuller was a dedicated employee and treasured by his employment, who worked as a driver for more than 19 years.
That's also a stupid setup too.
Yeah.
He could have de-escalated by messing up protocol again and stopping the bus in the middle. Had this man got hit by a car, then he would have been in trouble for letting the man off before he got to the bus stop. So like you should have risked your whole entire life for this bus.
And where was he going that was so vital?
That he couldn't get off at the last stop.
You got a gun, you protected. You can walk.
Yeah.
How far is 2 bus stops from each other?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous. So the bus driver, I don't think the bus driver has been charged. He was released.
Hell no,
from
he
his
better
job.
not get charged.
This boy is currently being held on $250,000 bond.
And shot in the stomach, you dummy.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, they said that they're continuing to investigate.
He's probably just gonna come back out with his shot belly and start shooting more people again. Arrest him and put him in the jail.
Leave him there. Leave him there forever.
On the sidewalk.
Craziness.
Nasty work.
This is the world we live in.
Sucks. Anyhow, people, thank you for joining us for another wonderful show. We really did miss you the past couple of days. We'll be back tomorrow with some more fun things going on. So holla at your boy and your girls. Yep. And Tristan might be back tomorrow. I don't know where that fella is. Tristan is lost in this world. He was in New York and he was driving back today. He was like... Intern's gonna have to hold you down today. Bye. I was like, oh, okay.
And they did.
Boom, boom, boom. Big shout out to Zaire, Ben, and Leah for holding us down today. We appreciate you. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a great evening in life. And we will miss you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all new